Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
What's good, everybody? It's your girl, Kisha Kee. Make sure y'all tune into the Kisha Kee Show every Wednesday at 7 p.m. on 7 Mile Radio. To donate to the show, purchase merchandise, check out all episodes, or register your business to be a sponsor for the Kisha Kee Show, visit 7mileradio.com/Kisha Kee. Well, welcome back to another episode with your one and only girl, Kisha Kee. I thank y'all for tuning back into the show tonight. How is everybody doing? Welcome back to another episode of the Kisha Kee Show. Tonight's show is called Talks with Kisha Kee. I kind of wanted tonight to be a little lighter, just to kind of have like a little discussion about the way that things are going. We all see that there's a lot going on in the news. There's a lot of shootings in Detroit. So I just want to say, what up, though, and welcome back to my show. Again, I am always so excited to be here with y'all. I love kicking it with y'all. Thank y'all so much for the continuous support of the show, for all of the love and support, and just doing the damn thing. As a female in the business, I've gotten a lot of love, y'all. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. Before we get started, hey, shout out to the viewers. I love y'all. So happy to be back with y'all, rocking out on the Kisha Kee Show. Talks with Kisha Kee. Talks with Kisha Kee. We got some things just to chop it up about today, y'all. You know?
What you chopping it up with?
Well, so we're going to have it a little light today, y'all. Okay? I want to talk about the divorces. I want to talk about, like, more family-oriented things, kind of, too. Streets of Detroit. Kanye West and his White Lives Matter shirt thing. I'm ready to get off into that because we have gone through a transition in the way that we think now, I see, for Kanye West. But before we get into that, how are you today, Mark? Thank you for having me today.
I am great.
Okay.
I am great. I'm great. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, just keeping busy and moving forward with the platform, you know what I mean? Yeah. Y'all,
today was actually really nice in Detroit. For those that are watching, it was nice out. You know what I'm saying? And for those that are down south, thank y'all for tuning in. But it's been cold up here. So I know y'all, is it still hot here?
Well, people in down south is kind of, in, southeastern part of the country.
Yeah.
They're still dealing with Ivan or Ian or something like that, the hurricane, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to, everybody in Florida, and hopefully everybody is staying as safe as possible down there. You know what I mean?
Sending all of my love and light to those that are affected by the hurricane in Florida. Sending all of my love and energy, y'all. Keep praying for everybody that's affected down in Florida, because that's just crazy. I saw a couple of videos on Facebook. The kids were swimming in the water.
Man,
Did you see that video?
I've seen some amazing videos, man. I've seen one. There was a crocodile
inside somebody's house.
Okay.
Yep, inside someone's house.
There were sharks
Yeah.
swimming up the street. Did you see the sharks in the street?
I didn't see the sharks. I didn't see that, but the crocodile was enough.
The crocodile in the house?
The crocodile was
enough. And then
enough.
I seen someone else. Someone had like a, they had like a patio door, right? The
glass
patio swinging door. And they said the beautiful view of Florida right now. And it's like the patio door was closed, but it was almost like the outside. It was like it was inside of a fish tank.
Oh, okay. So I saw that. That's crazy.
Could you imagine just a crack in that glass?
It's over.
And all of that water is, man, like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whatever type of glass they got, man, they need to have invest in some more glass like that.
Yes.
They need to invest in some more glass like that. They need to shout out to whatever company that was.
Yeah, shout out to y'all.
That's like bulletproof glass.
That is so scary though. But you're on the other side of that glass, and there's nothing at all that you can do about it.
Man, and it just thinking about looking at it, and they told me something, this is the most sarcastic comment that you can make. The beautiful view of Florida right now.
Yeah, and see, y'all, we have to really be grateful, man, because, like, people really are going through it, and here we are in Michigan tripping about the code and the roads and the construction that everybody is fussing about, while you got people that are looking outside their window and they got water filled up almost to the top of the roof. Like, there's so many things to always be grateful for.
Right? Fun fact. you know how Detroit is always ranked within the top 5 or 3 as far as the most murder capital of the country.
Yes.
Well, guess what? Guess what we're number 1 of?
What?
The safest cities as far as natural disasters.
Well, I can't lie. We don't have those type of
no.
problems.
The
you know what I'm saying?
the list was published. I forget on what website, but I seen them a couple of days ago. We're the safest city as far as natural disasters are concerned.
Wow. And see, you be finding some good stuff. You do. But you know what? Our winters are ridiculous. It hasn't been as bad.
That wouldn't be, but see, that's
no,
not.
that's not considered natural disaster, but our winters
listen,
are ridiculous.
But you know
though.
what? The crazy part about it is if the winters that we've had up here, especially back when we were coming up,
right?
If they happen down south, they will be considered natural disasters.
They would. I remember one time at Alabama State. Shout out Hornets, Hornet Nation. Love y'all. They shut everything down on the campus because a little piece of a snow.
Man, I'm talking about like a half an inch in Texas, and they shut down the whole city.
It was a wonderful time.
It wasn't even enough to shovel.
Yeah, and all of the Detroit people were outside like, "What up?" We all came together. Shout out to my Detroit people. Y'all know who y'all are, Spurlock and everybody. Yeah, we all came together.
So again, now imagine if they had like what we used to walk to school in elementary school, right? That would be a fucking natural. That would be a freaking natural
it would be a natural disaster
in Atlanta.
They would be no
Texas.
good.
Could you imagine Texas?
No.
With 5 feet of snow. Yeah, right.
I'm talking about weeks of closure.
It'd be like they got hit with a hurricane.
Yeah. Man, I don't know
what to do.
Yeah, and we sit up and we trip, but people are really going through it though, like for real,
lets you know,
man.
That lets you know, right? While we have this saying of, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. You can make it in Cali.
Right.
Boy, if you make it in Detroit,
if you can make it in Detroit, and not to mention they don't salt the roads like they used to. When it's snowing real bad.
And why I don't
understand that.
Is because we are on top of the salt mine.
Yeah.
They go get the salt literally from underground in Detroit. The salt mine, the entrance to the salt mine, the entrance to the salt mine is literally near the Ambassador Bridge. All underground is in Detroit. So that's another resource between the salt, the water, and being a border. That's the reason why they want this boy so bad. It's nothing but salt under Detroit. That's the reason why it is. So it's why it's so perplexing that out of all cities, Detroit has a salt in the road problem.
Right.
Because they rather sell it all to everywhere else.
Well, can somebody come outside this winter and get in the truck, especially out in the suburbs? Because the way that people are driving now, I don't even want to be bothered.
Yeah,
I can't wait to put in time off for this.
Because between the higher stress levels of society, right? Let's start right there.
Yes.
Now we got the higher stress levels of society, right? We have each year we have a new young generation of drivers, right?
And they drive scantless.
And not only do they drive scantless, they drive scat packs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So now.
Man. Right.
We got the stressed out young scat pack.
Driving fast.
On top of the older ones, right? The older senior citizens that are slowed all the way down.
Yep.
That are driving at 25 in the 40. You know
Seriously. And
they probably don't need to be on the road either.
They don't need to be on the road either. And the number of accidents that I've been seeing without the ice and snow. I'm just praying. Can y'all please be safe? Share this, please, to everybody. Share on your page. Share the Kisha Kee Show. Share the Kisha Kee Show, because I need y'all to be safe. All I see is foolishness. Not to mention the overwhelmingness. That's a word. I don't care.
Did you just make it up?
I did. And I don't know if it's real, but that's mine. Don't take it.
Overwhelmingness.
No, I said that. That's what I just said. I did. That's what I said. Now, you all. I thought I was tripping. One day I was just like, wow, it's a lot of traffic. Everybody is back at work. I had no idea all of the roads were going through all of that construction. So we're in October. Overwhelmingness. That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm stuck right. No, we're in October, November, December. You got
Well,
construction.
you got-
I don't foresee it getting any better for the winter.
We only have 3 seasons in Michigan, and you know that.
Of course.
Right.
Right.
Winter, fall, and construction.
And listen.
You know what?
How are we going to do
you know
that with the snow and the ice, plus the construction, plus road rage, plus those that can't drive, plus those that have lacked patience to drive and turn on their blinkers? What are we going to do? Looks like a lot of PTO to me, because I don't want to be bothered.
And I swear, every time I'm on the phone with you, when you're driving, there's always a road rage situation going on.
You know, you guys, the thoughts and opinions are that of Mark D. It's not that of me. I drive delicately. Do not be fooled by, okay, no, seriously, y'all, I don't have road rage. But just like we just touched on the whole, was that stare off for me to kind of, just like how we touched on the whole people driving recklessly. That's what's been happening. And I drive all day, every day, y'all. I do.
That's probably why you need to not drive all
I
day.
want to be a passenger. Can somebody say, hey, Keish, you want to ride today? I cannot even think of the last time I absolutely sat on the passenger side. I haven't been on any dates. So it wouldn't be like he coming to pick me up. But no, y'all, I don't have road rage. And honestly, y'all keep me in your prayers because I do be upset. Don't let Mark sit here and tell you that. Okay? I do have road rage. But it's not as bad as what he's saying, y'all. And I think we all do to a certain extent. But be safe. Like, don't get out of hand and get to blowing your horn and going crazy and cursing people out too crazy, because people are doing that to you nowadays, and it's unfortunate. But anyway, I want to give a shout out to Blends313 in the comments, rocking out. Thank you so much for your support of the Kisha Kee Show. A very good DJ, a very good, clean. I'm talking about did the thing.
It's our DJ.
Ain't let up.
Tell them who it is. That's the 7 Mile Radio DJ.
7 Mile Radio DJ, super bad. Had me grooving.
Hey man, you gotta put that mix together, brother. You know what we talked about.
And listen, he kept going. It was never no. Wait a minute. Now, let me see. I was gonna say something. Wait a minute. I just lost my train of thought, Mark.
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did.
I did not do it.
I see something in the camera I don't like.
It ain't in the camera, but go ahead.
Okay, so Blends, thank you. All I needed was my Colt 45. The way you were riding on the beats.
She said Colt 45.
That's what I felt like I was back there. With so much drama in the LBC, it's kind of hard being Snoop D.
They definitely a dope DJ, man. Anybody that need a DJ, holla at my dog. Right
yeah,
there.
Big shout out to David Garner.
Unless it's
AKA
a day that we got an
DJ
event,
Blends
then you can't have him on days we got events.
Yeah, because he's definitely our DJ though. He kept me up on my feet and just showing some love. But you all, moving forward, I have a play. I actually sent you the flyer. Mm-hmm. I have a play coming up on October 22nd. I want to sell tickets to you all to come out and see the show. It's called You Made Me. I play the role as Renee in the play. As soon as he put the flyer up, I would like for y'all to check it out. Perfect. Okay, there's a delay. But you guys are going to be at DSA High School on Saturday, October 22nd. And I just want y'all to come out and show your support for me. I appreciate it. Get the tickets specifically from me. And just thank y'all. Yeah, come on out. You made me back by popular demand. I appreciate y'all for supporting me in my career endeavors. It is dope how the love and support has been. Talks with Kisha Kee.
That's today's show.
That's today's show, y'all. So, divorces. Hollywood divorces. I've never been married. But like I said, I just kind of wanted to let today be more about life versus celebrity and everything. Celebrities. Divorces. Now, everybody, I thought this was a hot topic because this is something that has been going on consistently for a long time. Yesterday, we saw Tia and Corey go through their divorce. We saw Miguel and his wife. I'm about to mispronounce her name, but her name is Nazanin or Naza. Naza. You don't know? So we saw the artist Miguel and his wife. I'll just say his wife. Tom Brady and his wife Gazelle. I saw 3 divorces on the Shade Room. Irreconcilable differences.
Like right back to back though. In order,
Yeah.
that was like
Yeah.
make you feel like marriage ain't the thing to do, huh?
That's why I want to talk about it. So let's get into it. Because till death do us part is a joke to people. They get married. They get married off of lust. They get married off of what you look like. They get married off the money you make. Nobody is really getting married. Well, love is still not enough. Because all of these people have money. So what is the problem? Tia and Corey was like very shocking because I absolutely liked them together and I enjoyed them together and they complemented each other very well. But sometimes all good things must come to an end, right, Mark?
Absolutely. Not only all good things, shit, all things.
All things.
The bad things.
The
That's what
bad
we got to
things,
realize,
yeah.
right? This too will pass.
This too shall pass.
Right, and you know, you got to have that in your mind when you're going through things, and whether it's good or bad, right? That helps you appreciate the good things. You know that this is not
That's right.
forever. You know
This
what I'm saying?
is not
And
forever.
That's how you appreciate it, whether it be a moment, whether it be a gifts that you received, friendship, whatever. Like this is the reason why you should appreciate.
Man.
See,
Now we talking because what I've learned in this season of my life, y'all, I've been really busy. I thank God for all of the things that I've done this year. Wow, we're almost to the end. Wow, this has been a good year as far as my career. And I've lost a lot of friends. Not in like a negative way, getting into it. Some people I have had my share of arguments with. But I think
D-Mac, what up?
the more that you elevate and grow, the more that sometimes it's just people separate because they no longer serve that purpose in your life anymore in that season.
People grow apart.
And they grow apart.
And it's nothing like it's not like it's a beef.
Yeah.
It's not like it's
it's a mutual respect once we see each other in the public. That's if we decide to acknowledge each other.
We took different life paths,
Yeah.
and we, wherever
For a
we
season
met
and a
at,
reason.
wherever we intersected at, right in life, was that time and that point, and there was a purpose for that.
It was a purpose for that.
And whatever that purpose was fulfilled, or maybe it was not fulfilled, right?
Shout out to D-Mac also. I see you. Thank you for Jessica. Everyone tuning into the show. Love y'all. But their purpose is served. That's why I said talks for Kisha Kee, because
whether the purpose was them bringing something into your life, right, or the purpose was them to teach you, was it a lesson, right? Because it wasn't sometimes about you getting something, a physical thing from them. Sometimes it was a lesson. Sometimes it was a nugget, right? A mental, a life lesson, or a moral thing that you were supposed to be taught.
Absolutely.
Right. Everybody is not there for the longevity, for the long haul. Everybody doesn't have a permanent spot on your stage, right?
That part. And I had a good friend of mine, shout out to Crystal. She said something to me that's really profound, because it's like ever since she said that to me, like that dropping those nuggets that you said, she said you had to learn how to wear people like loose clothes. And when she said it, I was like, yeah. You feel me, Mark? You really cannot get too attached to people, because I know that I've had attachment issues. Like, dang, I don't want to not be friends with you anymore. Can we make it right, and then it's not working right with your significant other, or the person you want to be with, the person you love, the person that your family. It's just like, it's just not working.
Yeah, sometimes, and that's an indication, right? When you get to the point where you feel like you forcing this person to fit right into your life, as opposed to someone who just feels like they supposed to fit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not forcing someone. Like, everybody has differences. Everybody, like, nobody's just gonna have a smooth sailing, right? With no turbulence. So sometimes that turbulence is sometimes to test the weight or the glue, right, that's between some of y'all, right, between the two of you. You know what I mean? So you got to understand, people's purpose in your life, and then that's sometimes understanding, knowing yourself enough to know if that person is somebody that's your people. You know what I mean?
Your people. Like, y'all, we don't talk about this no more. Everybody is so superficial
and surface thinking.
Yeah. You find so many celebrities, they die alone with all of their money, and they're still lonely.
We're surface thinking. That's the reason why all of these divorces is breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news.
Because why in the hell do we even care about what's going on?
Thank you, because
with
this is
personal
something
lives,
that people are going through every day.
It gives people the air, like what I just said. It gives people the impression that, well, look what's going on in the mainstream. All the rich people are getting divorces. Why am I even? It's just it's helping to break down the narrative of love being real and love being possible.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we perpetuate it. Well, I ain't gonna say perpetuate, but we put the gasoline on it by fueling it, sharing it, and just paying so much attention to it. I don't understand why. And I'm not talking about right now in conversation, but that because we're talking about what we're talking about right now.
Right.
Why people pay so much attention to things like that. You know what I mean? So that's what I don't like. I don't get, and why sometimes when there's breaking news, hot topics, whatever, current events, I kind of bag out of it because it's like, man, I don't care about this stuff. Like, and I feel like I'm forced to.
But there are people that do care.
There are people
like,
that do
for
care
example,
about
it was shocking
I
Tia and her husband. That was a shocker. Because I thought they were a very cute, humble couple. I wasn't expecting that divorce. But just like we weren't expecting Pat and Gavin and Tyler Perry's Why Did I Get Married? Remember them? When wasn't nobody expected for them to get a divorce. But this is how it goes, though. Like, I didn't find it to be breaking news. But what I did find intriguing, that's the reason why I mentioned it today, is that it was like on the hour. Like 1 o'clock, they've divorced. 2 o'clock.
Like I said, it was right behind.
It was
back to back
with
like
each
it
other.
was something in the air or something like.
Literally, and that's devastating.
And I feel you too, Jessica. She said, "I still believe in true love and marriage, even though I'm a hopeless romantic." A lot of us are in this stage, in this day and age. We all are hopeless fucking romantics.
I do. I mean, I've never been married. I'm a single woman. I'm not interested really in dating right now because there's a lot that needs to be done within Kisha Kee. There's a lot that I need to do for self and my platform. But I do believe in marriage and true love. I want to be loved, you know what I'm saying, and be a wife one day. I will look forward to being that because there's only so many bodies people can drop. Like, you keep sleeping around and you having all of this.
Oh, she said.
You know what I'm saying? this consensual sex with
there's
folks.
There's only so many bodies you can drop.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't see the purpose in all of those partners, and no judgment, but like after a while, doesn't that get old? Like, don't you want to know that you have your person? This is the person I can rely on. This is the person that is for me and that's rocking with me. Shout out to everybody that's on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. I love y'all because are they rocking in on YouTube? They dropping in?
Yeah. Where y'all at on YouTube? I see a couple of y'all tuned in. Where y'all at?
Yeah.
Share the video y'all. And tune love in, y'all. Comments and all that.
Yep, tune in. But yeah, like of course, every woman's desire for my ladies specifically, is to have that one person, But sometimes you have to put the brakes on. Like, wait a minute, I deserve better. You know what I'm saying? But not to ruffle no feathers, but there is something in the water with a lot of the guys, Mark. Maybe you could speak for your fellow brother and
no,
to a certain degree. Not everybody. Whoa. Hold on, Playboy.
Whoa.
Not everybody. Since we touching on this, but no, on a serious note, though, people don't marry. I had one of my good guy friends. He's currently married, and I asked him, "Is he happy?" And he says, I'm just with you. What was that for?
I'm just gonna get straight to the point. No, you ain't happy. What's happening?
Thank you. I was just he married his wife because of the money she had. Like, it was a form of security. Ooh. Can we get another sound off? Let's throw some sound effects in it. Dun dun dun.
I'm trying to
What? You married her for her money.
You married her for the money.
But he got his own money. The stability. Right.
She's an airhead. The money. Yeah. What's the brain? What's her brain like? Right. How are they compatible personality wise?
Not even by a long shot. Not for real. Why would you want to spend your time with somebody like that?
That's how a lot of men feel. That's the reason why long as he had, like, none of that matters.